If you are not living under the rock for the past 1 year, then you might have heard of a content subscription service named OnlyFans. Or you might have seen some YouTubers making videos of how much they have earned from the platform. If yes, then you are at the right place. Stick around to know how OnlyFans started, how it became mainstream, and its dark side. OnlyFans is a content subscription service based in London, United Kingdom. Content creators can earn money from users who subscribe to their content. It is popular with sex workers but also hosts content creators from the genres such as physical fitness experts, musicians, and other creators who post regularly online. It allows content creators to receive funding directly from their fans on a monthly basis as well as one-time tips and the pay-per-view feature. The company pays 80% of the fees collected to the content creators, retaining the remaining 20%. As of January 2021, report says that OnlyFans now had more than 100 million registered users and 100 million plus content creators on the platform. OnlyFans was launched in 2016 as a platform for performers to provide clips and photos to followers for a monthly subscription fee. Little is known about the parent company, Phoenix International Limited. 2 years later, Leonid Radvinsky, owner of MyFreeCams, acquired 75% ownership of Phoenix and became its director. As of April 2020, OnlyFans was valued at between 810 million and 936 million, though estimates are difficult to ascertain as the company does not release its aggregate level data. CEO Tim Stockley claimed OnlyFans received about 200,000 new users every 24 hours and 7,000 to 8,000 new creators joining every day. A BBC Three documentary alleged that a third of Twitter profiles globally advertising nudes for sale or similar belong to underage individuals, many of whom used OnlyFans to share their content. In July 2020, Sky News reported that OnlyFans had not paid value-added tax the previous 3 years and could face heavy penalties from tax authorities. In August of 2020, Forensic News reported that the company is facing multiple allegations of fraud and theft after content creators and their users said they had money stolen from their accounts. Around the same time, a massive supposed content leak occurred, though OnlyFans said that they found no evidence of any breach of their systems. Bella Thorne set a new OnlyFans record when she earned over 1 million within 24 hours of joining the platform in August 2020 and more than 2 million in less than a week. Her activities on OnlyFans sparked controversy after she allegedly promised nude photos for $200 but instead provided lingerie-clad photographs, leading to a slew of chargebacks. Following the debacle, new restrictions were introduced that limited the amount that other creators on the platform could charge and how quickly they could get paid. Though OnlyFans stated that the restrictions were unrelated to Thorne but rather part of an evolving process. Thorne's action caused backlash among sex workers who felt Thorne had selfishly appropriated their profession. As it turns out, popular singer Beyoncé is at least partially responsible for the platform's pandemic-era success. That's all for now, folks. If you are new here, consider subscribing. It's the Red Beret over and out.